The Edo State chapter of the All Progressive Congress (APC) don accuse Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki-led government of monumental corruption.
Gentlemen of the press, we called you here this afternoon to bring to your notice the strings of corrupt schemes that the present administration of Mr. Godwin Obaseki has deployed to siphon Edo State of our resources in connivance with Mr. Radisson Ighodalo, Mr. Osarodiogi, both governorship and running mate candidates for the People's Democratic Party.
APC also called on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to investigate some top government officials for the state.
It was Tom Fitton who said the consequences of turning a blind eye to government corruption go far beyond letting some corrupt politicians and bureaucrats work free. Therefore, APC in Edo State believe that when you don't take a stand against corruption, you tacitly support it. We are patiently listening to accusations of corruption that have been leveled against members of this government, and we have waited for individuals and groups, especially the civil society, the press, to expose worrisome situations, but to no avail. We are by this our action today urging Edo people to act quickly by asking the anti-corruption agencies to take notice of the endemic corruption in our dear state and act in the interest of the state. The state is happy with steps taken in relation to the investigation of the central bank intervention that was squandered by Governor Obaseki. We are in receipt of an invitation letter number CR 300/EFCC/Abuja HQ SOT VOL 2/2024, dated 19th April 2024, of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) to a State Commissioner of Finance, and the response by the Secretary to the state government and PDP governorship running mate via his letter of May 7, 2024, with reference SGA 440/T3/82. We urge the EFCC to follow up their investigation to prosecute and recover the agriculture and other sundry loans diverted by this present administration. Relating to our call, in the first instance, we draw the attention of the press and the general public to two projects that were designed by Governor Obaseki and supervised by his political godson, Radisson Ighodalo, through his law firm of Bawo and Ighodalo and Obaseki Afri-Invest.
Addressing press conference for the party secretariat for Benin City, the state chairman of APC, Chariot Tenebe, talk say EFCC don already invite some top government officials and also say make dem bring the investigation to a better conclusion.
A systematic pattern of contract splitting and variation was deployed by Ministry of Finance to drain off the state resources.
Oga Tenebe wey still tok say the celebrated paperless operation for Edo State government na plot by Obaseki to delete some certain critical data from the server in case PDP lost the election, and also he still yarn say he also queried the 28 billion wey dem be allegedly spent on the 5-star hotel by the state government.
The key takeaway for you today is to note the following pattern of corrupt insider events. 1. Governor Obaseki's company, Afri-Invest, raises capital for projects at a management fee and commission in the name of Edo State and loans on Edo State. 2. Afri-Invest also provides business advisory and project finance at inflated fee. 3. Greenfield Consultancy, owned by close associate of Governor Obaseki, has been the one handling all civil service reforms at outrageous fees. The civil servants are privately grumbling and volunteering information on this holy scheme. The press is therefore encouraged to approach them for records of Greenfield Consultancy. 4. The latest plan by Godwin Obaseki to make the activities of this administration paperless is a criminal plan that has been designed by one Mr. Ugo, who is in charge of e-governance, who has concluded with the governor to destroy all documents relating to fraudulent contracts with the excuse that the Edo government has gone paperless. Ugo has been instructed to delete the server containing sensitive documents when the PDP loses the election on September 21st, 2024. We hereby warn Governor Obaseki and the head of e-governance, Mr. Ugo, not to delete the approval of contract on e-gov. 5. On behalf of Edo people, we are calling on the EFCC to immediately begin investigation of the law firm of Bawo and Ighodalo as it connects to the treasury of Edo State government. Relating to several legal advisory services the PDP candidates received huge sum of money for services not provided. A. Award of contract. General contractor in connection with Edo State Radisson Hotel. On August 30, 2023, Governor Obaseki announced to the world that he was building Radisson Hotel at a total contract sum of 19.6 billion. The contract was awarded on August 23, 2023 to Shapoji Paloji Nigeria Limited for 15,397,668 and 49 kobo. Today, the project has ballooned to 23 billion, and we further some contract of 2.1 billion for supply of and installation and commissioning of MEP/HVAC mechanical works equipment. 1.6 billion for supply and installation of kitchen and laundry equipment, and 703 million for installation of aluminium glazing work and Akubond cladding awarded to all Fakeb Limited. This additional contract for the same Radisson Hotel were awarded on the same day, June 1st, 2023. It is vital to point out that the hotel complex itself, before the taking over by Edo State government, was already 85% completed. Yet, over 28 billion are being frittered away by a government that has failed to build a single hospital in 8 years. In March 2023, AfriInvest, owned by Governor Obaseki, with office address at number 27 Gerard Road, Ikoyi, Lagos, submitted the project financial summary to a company called Idea Development Company Limited. The company suspected to own Radisson Hotel in Edo State, and AfriInvest came on board as financial advisor to the project. We wish to inform Edo people that the law firm of Bawo and Ighodalo, the company owned by the PDP governorship candidate, was awarded the contract for legal advisory services at 1.5 billion, in addition to its legal contract drafting, MOU writing, in the last 8 years at ridiculous and bogus fees. Sadly, the ownership of Radisson Blu is shrouded in doubt. The EFCC must unravel this in the interest of Edo people and find out the stake of Idea Development Company Limited and Edo State government in the Radisson Hotel project. B. Who owns the Edo Modular refinery? Edo refinery, located at the Obaseki local government in Edo State, was drawn up by Governor Obaseki as a state government project and spent over 1 billion on the project takeoff and through government. The project attracted foreign investment, but on completion, the refinery has been transferred to a private company with 100% ownership by Michael Osime, APC Energy. ICNG Securities Limited, Michael Osime, had accompanied Governor Obaseki to China in January 2018 to sign a memorandum of understanding, MOU, for a 5.5 PBD modular refinery between Edo State government and Sinopec of China. As Sinopec headquarters, Osime APC Energy was never partner to the project but financial advisor. Like the Radisson Hotel, we call on EFCC to unravel the true owners of Edo Modular Refinery. As a concerned political party, ready to preserve the interests of Edo people, we are calling on individuals, civil society groups, and concerned citizens to approach APC for documents relating to the Radisson Hotel, fraud, and others that will help them file a formal petition to the EFCC.
From APC Secretariat for Edo State, Anita Irenyi, na im dey bring una this story for GTV Nigeria.